Hey guys, thanks for joining me again here today at Kaylee's Corner. I'm so glad that you're here. I had another dream that I kind of wanted to share with you. I felt like it has some good insight and just some good encouragement, and I wanted to go ahead and share that with you, and I pray that it would bless you, and I pray that it would bring you closer to Jesus' heart, and yeah, just, kind of give you some guidance on this journey that we're on. So this dream was from a few months ago, but I do feel like it's starting to apply to now, so I wanted to share it. And it's kind of an interesting dream, I guess, that it's more of like the concept. I'm not sure the details really meant a lot in this dream. It was way more of the concept of whatever I was doing in the dream, I had been doing for it felt like a very long time. I don't know, like an undetermined amount of time, but I had been doing it consistently for a while, and I was feeling really burnt out and feeling really done and exhausted and just spent. Like I just felt like I had nothing left to give, and yeah, like I was really done, and I just wanted to walk away. And it was interesting because in the dream it was like, someone else had kind of walked into the situation, and they just simply asked, which is so great. Like I love how the Holy Spirit works. And they just kind of asked, they're like, well, has God confirmed that you should leave? Or like, that has God asked you to stop? Or has he, told you to be done? And it was just enough to make me stop and think. And in the dream, I realized no, like there hadn't been any confirmation. There was no instructions. There was nothing that led me to believe like, yeah, God was saying I should leave. And I do want to preface it that this word may not be for everyone. We are all in different seasons. So again, take this word to the Lord, and I pray that he would confirm it to you, because we are all in different seasons. And I feel like this one is a little more specific of, being diligent of whatever you are in. If God has brought you into it, if he has, ordained for you to be in that thing, in that situation, in that organization, whatever it is, if he has, placed you there and you're starting to feel like you're ready to be done and you want to walk away, I really feel like this is, a tad bit of a warning to take it back to God and really ask him, is this my time to leave? Like, can I be done? Can I walk away from this sort of thing? Again, everything is our decision. It's not, if you want to walk away, you absolutely could. But I really feel like this is kind of an act of obedience of staying until you kind of feel that release from the Lord saying like, yeah, you've done it. You've completed it. You've graduated. Like, good job, my servant. Like, I am so proud of you. I am so pleased with you. It is time for you to move forward, sort of thing. I really feel like this is kind of an obedience moment for you in your journey of sticking it out a little longer until you feel that release from God, and to posture your heart in a wise way, that you are wanting to do it simply because you don't have to know all of the reasons, but if God's asking you to do it, that's enough for you to do it and for you to stay there. But also, again, I don't want this to apply to situations where you are in harm's way, or that you are being hurt, or in anything that would not be a wise decision to stay in. That is not what this word is for, and I am not applying that at all. I do feel like this just applies to some other situations where it's a little bit more in our flesh, that we're wanting to leave, we're getting bored, we're getting tired, it's annoying, whatever it is, and just to kind of be wise and take a second before you walk away and go back and ask God if this is something that you have been released from, and if it is okay for you to proceed in leaving or walking away from this, because you will feel the shift, you will feel the release when you have completed whatever you are supposed to complete. You will feel free into moving forward. And I just really feel like this is an act of obedience, and it does feel a little uncomfortable, but that this is where God is growing you. This is where he is stretching you, and he knows how much you can take. He knows your limits, and that this is going to be pushing those limits for you, because how else do we grow if we're not stretched? We can't put new wine into an old wineskin, sort of thing. And so I really feel like, just be wise in your decisions of leaving or starting something new, and just be really discerning of, is this in God's plan for me? And yeah, what does that look like for you? So yeah, I pray that you guys would take this back to the Lord. I pray that He would confirm it to you one way or the other, and that it would make sense to you. Again, this does not apply to any situation that you are being harmed in any way, shape, or form. God would never ask you to go through that at all. He loves you way too much for that. So again, this is outside of any of those situations, but just to, I guess, pretty much take it back to God again and see what He has for you in these situations. So yeah, I pray that this makes sense to you. I pray that this would bless you and just kind of give you something to think about, and that God will confirm it to you in a way that would make sense to you. Until I see you again, I pray you have a blessed day. Bye.